international.
Chef Walter's Cornbread Festival Getaway, brought to you by Food City, the food experts.
There's something.
I hope you were as fascinated by that tour as I was. I've never seen anything like it. The plant where they make lodge cast, isn't it fabulous?
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is just amazing. And the more I looked at it, the less I believed it. It's so amazing.
And I heard you had a great tour guide.
We had a pretty good tour guide. In case I didn't tell you, her name is Linda Carmen, and she works for Martha White.
That's right.
And I've been known to call her the Cornbread Lady, but I'm not going to today.
Why not?
We have winners. We're surrounded by winners.
And aren't they wonderful? We had great winners last year.
In this beautiful lodge skillet. By the way, in the course of that tour, we watched that skillet being made right there. So you saw that skillet being made when we went through. We have in it the 3rd place winner.
That's right.
The name of which I can never remember because she put every ingredient in the thing in the name. Read it.
Roasted red pepper, sage, and sausage cornbread dinner.
And it has Italian sausage. It has a cornbread on the bottom, a bottom crust of cornbread, into which she put some pesto. I knew there was a word, I just couldn't remember.
Roasted red pepper pesto.
Roasted red pepper pesto. Then a layer of Italian sausage and onions and all sorts of good stuff in the middle. And then that's topped with artichokes and roasted red peppers.
And sage.
And cheese. Don't forget the cheese.
cheese.
Tell them again about the rules on what an entry has to be.
Every entry has to be some kind of main dish. Yeah, I just couldn't stand to think about judging plain cornbread, you know, my favorite.
900 varieties of it.
So we decided, and because people love to have main dishes to serve for dinner, or one dish meal, we decided to do a main dish. It has to have a cup of Martha White cornmeal, any Martha White cornmeal, or a Martha White cornbread mix, and absolutely has to be cooked in lodge cast iron.
This is
second place.
Second place. Crab cakes.
Caribbean crab cakes.
How clever.
I know. She used the cornbread. She made a skillet of either buttermilk or cotton picking cornbread mix and used it as kind of the stuff to make the crab cakes hold together.
That's right.
And what a good idea.
What a great idea.
Because you love the taste of cornmeal and seafood.
Now I'm going to do something that you may smack me on the hand for.
You can do whatever you want.
A part of that recipe was this. This is a salsa, and we discussed with the panel of judges whether or not it would be possible just to give a prize to the salsa and not the crab cakes. Now the crab cakes are good. Please don't misunderstand me. They are very, very good. The salsa is heavenly. And we'll tell you in a few minutes how to get these recipes, and you're going to get the salsa recipe along with the crab cakes. You've got to come here to the Lodge Factory Store on Highway 66 on the way to Gatlinburg and buy your own lodge skillet. We don't give you that, do we? No.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, number 1.
Ta-dam.
And let me tell you, folks, this was the consensus number 1 winner. 10 judges out of 10 said that's number 1.
They loved it. We thought this was fabulous. We love this salsa.
Yes.
But this recipe is just delicious. It's chicken taco cornbread wedges with ranchero cilantro drizzle.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Isn't
you got it all in.
I can't believe I can say that.
Yeah, I can't either, but you do good.
One of the things that makes it delicious is that she sprinkled on the bottom of her skillet some crushed tortilla chips.
Which just gives texture that is perfect.
And a little flavor.
A little flavor.
That gives it a little bit
really
more
texture.
of a taco kind of flavor and a lot of texture. Yes. It's made with sweet yellow cornbread mix, and as Walter knows, sweet yellow is not my favorite kind of cornbread, but somehow in this recipe it works.
I can't imagine that I would ever just eat sweet yellow cornbread mix, but in that recipe it is perfect.
Okay, so then we put a sweet yellow cornbread mix down, mixed up, and then top it with the chicken and those tomatoes with green chilies.
Yes.
And a little cumin, cilantro.
A lot of cheese.
And then cheese on the top of that.
And then a great ranchero drizzle to go over the whole thing.
And it's made with ranch dressing and salsa verde and cilantro.
What?
Easy, easy.
Folks, have you ever seen 3 greater winners in your life? They are fabulous, all of them, and you can get the recipes. Write Chef's Recipe, 6450 Paper Mill Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919. sending a self-addressed stamped envelope, or go to the web channel, volunteertv.com, where they're posted at this minute. All of them.
Good.
The Cornbread Festival is a great thing. Remember, it's the last weekend in April this year, South Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Beautiful. They'll let you see the inside of the plant, but you won't get to see it the way you did today with it working.